Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete and today we are going to be doing kind of a long and short video today. So we are going to do all of my beaches, all of them. Well, except two of them. I'm going to save two beaches for the next 2 weeks so we can see those later, but right now we are going to do all of the beaches really quick and really fun. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the back right corner, and we're going to move kind of, down the right side of my beaches and then go to the left side and do like the middle left all the way to the back. So we are going to do a little painting beach. So this beach is on the right hand side to the back, right by my castle. You can kind of see the castle entrance over there. And this is going to be an artist retreats beach. I'm going to put up a whole bunch of paintings. I'm going to put down a little picnic, a couple of benches, and it is going to look super sweet. It is going to be super nice, and I'm going to have it all, Springcore painting style, because I realized I didn't have an artist or painting anything on this island, which is wild because I love doing those. So that is where we're going to start today, is with a little painting beach. As usual, we're going to start off with the pathing and then work our way into the flowers and then the decor, but I had to do 2 rounds of flowers because, as you can tell, my inventory is really small this time around. So we're going to go do 2 rounds of flowers really quick, and then we're going to go ahead and start placing down all of the paintings and all of the seating decor. So I have to kind of fiddle with the flowers on that one, but that is the only one that I have to really move the flowers on. Everything else fits really well the way I was imagining it. is the first beach all nice and done. So that's how this is gonna go. We're gonna do really quick builds of all of the beaches and then a short little flyby walk over view kind of thing on each of them. So this is the first build, and it is going to get our first little view over. And I am pleased as punch with how this turned out. It looks so cute and it is so inviting. So that means we're gonna go start on the next one. And since this beach is right by my library, I decided to do a little study session over on this beach side. So we're gonna lay down some pathing, flowers, and then get started on that decor just like last time. Now that all of the pathing and flowers are underway, we can go ahead and get this super cozy little reading and study nook going on. So for this one, I decided to actually use some of those. I had some extra stacked back in my inventory, and I had seen some people use it as like a big cushion before, and I thought it was really cute, so I decided to go ahead and add one of those over there. So there's a big pile of cushions, and then we're gonna have another little kind of book study session over here on the rock. Unfortunately, it was not a rock that I could put, a blanket coat on because it didn't have, a solid 4x4 that I could put a blanket on. But then we're going to go ahead and mirror the table from the library build. So we've got the Turkey Day table again with a couple of chairs and then a bench because it is on the beach, cushions, and then some final details. And then this little build is going to be done too. So there it is, a little study nook, study library, study beach for this area. Next is going to be the lighthouse. This area, I've done precisely one lighthouse build before, and I enjoyed how it turned out, but I never actually finished that island. That island was my fairy tale island. It was a folklore-inspired island, and I never finished it. I turned it into ginger snap, so I'm going to kind of repurpose that idea that I originally had and do a little lighthouse on the pier with the medieval items. There were medieval lighthouses, but they were not in the same style as this one, unfortunately. But I thought about putting a little fire, like those little 1x1 fires that they have on top of one of the castle walls, but it wouldn't let me place it because it's not technically a miscellaneous item, so I couldn't put it on the medieval tower, but it's fine. It's fine. So we'll go ahead and just use the regular lighthouse, but we'll kind of hide it a little bit behind the medieval walls. And then we'll go ahead and get this pathing sorted right here, and go ahead, get it all nice and lush with the flowers, and then we'll do just a little walkway and a little seating area in front of the lighthouse, and that'll be this build. Now that all of our seating and all of that is taken care of, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of that last minute final touch decor on the peninsula and get it all ready to go. And then I realized that this beach right here was going to be a little bit empty, so I decided to go ahead and do it along with the lighthouse build and kind of do it in the same one. I knew what I wanted in this area. I just wanted a little kind of extension of a picnic from the village, you know, the village that's right next to it. So very quick, we're just going to do a little picnic garden, a little picnic blanket set up with a one of those picnic benches with the wooden table and log benches, that kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead, get that all done, and then the lighthouse build will be all finalized. So there she is. That is our lighthouse build, and I know the cup with saucer, don't worry, I do change it out. I forgot that they were really tight right there. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next build, which this strip of beach right here is really narrow, so it's just gonna get a little bit of pathway and then a little bit of light butterfly, log stake, flower, that sort of decor on it. And then a little further down, where it widens back up, back by the pier, we're going to do a little fishing spot. So that is what this area is going to be. And then in this wide area by the pier, I originally thought about doing a kind of shipping style location. Since Abel's is right there and the village is right there, I thought it would be really nice to have a little kind of warehouse shipping, you know, this is where their trade is. But I ended up not doing that. One, because there weren't any boats. There were just no medieval themed boats, and I also didn't like how kind of cluttered it got. So instead we're just gonna do a lovely little picnic, and then on the pier do a more fishing. More fishing. And I did have to change up this picnic area, mostly because I did not want to customize the cushions again, and then it turned out that I picked the exact same cushion colors as I did blanket colors, so oops, but it's alright. So we'll go ahead and just really quickly change the blankets on the ground, because those are easier to change and faster. So we'll go ahead and get this picnic all sort of situated, and then it'll be ready to go. There it is! That is all of my right side beaches, and I am stoked with all of them. I think they're super cute, so let's go ahead and move on over to the left side of my island. So we're gonna start kind of with the middle here, mostly because, as you will see not next week, but in the coming weeks, I'm going to do my campsite down in that last little left-hand corner over there. So I'm going to reserve some of my beaches for campsite activities. So that's why that is going to be saved. But we're going to go ahead really quick and just do some of that pathing, get it ready to go. And this beach is going to be a little bit of a cafe. Since Chev's house and bakery are right up on that cliffside, I thought it would be super cute to have a teeny tiny little bakery themed area for this build. So that's what we're going to see. And I realized as I was placing them down that the simple panels are technically the wrong color right there. Don't worry, I fixed it later off camera. I didn't notice it kind of at the time, but I did notice it later. So don't worry, I do change those simple panels back so that they match the actual code, so they look like shelves. But all of that is going to get kind of readjusted a little bit, and that's fine. And then we are going to lushify the beach with all of these flowers, put in the final touches on the actual decor here, and finish up that picnic, and then this beach is also going to be ready to go. Alright, there she is! That means we have one last beach to go. And this beach is going to be right off to the left of the farm, which means I left this kind of area right here. I wasn't for sure what I was going to do. I thought it was going to be a little bit of beach spillover, but I actually decided to do more with the vineyard style stuff. So we're going to get that decorated first. And as you can tell, this time my inventory was too full to do the flowers. So first we're going to decorate this area, then we're going to lay down the pathing, then we'll do the decor, and then we'll do the flowers at the end. Just because I did not have any inventory space with this go around, but that's okay. So we are going to go ahead and do it a little bit out of order this time. the pathing is done, we can get into the actual decor for this area. So first, I wanted to do a little bathtub area, mostly because one, I thought the bathtub in my castle was really cute, and two, I thought, what is a better way to relax after a long day working on a farm than a nice hot bath? Especially if it is a bath on a beach. Like, can you imagine? That would be so nice. So that's why that is there. And then I thought, on a farm, you are going to get a lot more dirty and have a lot more dirty clothes than on the rest of the island. So I decided to give Butch and Nan their own little laundry station in this area. So that is going to be the whole rest of this beach, is another kind of laundry area for them to enjoy just for themselves, since they are going to have a lot more dirty clothes than most everybody else. Alright, now that all of the furniture is placed, it is time to get on with the smattering of flowers that I have here, and we're just going to go ahead, quickly lay those down, and then this build will be finished. Alright, so that is Butch and Nan's little relaxing beachside laundry and bathhouse. So that is what my final island beach is going to look like. So I hope this video was inspiring to you. I know beaches can be really difficult to kind of figure out. So I hope this was, got your thinking flowing, and I hope it was inspiring. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!